just because a social media platform turns into a giant and starts rolling out the ability for brands to advertise, should they jump on it?
I think it depends on the business model.
Okay.
Are you selling a product? Are you selling a service? Is it localized? Is it nationwide? And then you look at the different platforms and look at their demo and see who their audience is.
Right.
Facebook is your 40 plus. Snap is going to be your, late teens, 20s. TikTok is going to be your 16, 18 below. LinkedIn is typically, 40 plus entrepreneurs, people that in corporate. And a lot, and all that's shifting right now because there's a lot of different opportunities.
Right.
So I really think it depends what your service and product is and what you're selling is and if you should be there. I actually did a post the other day about a car dealership strategy, a marketing strategy.
Okay.
And I made a comment that for car dealerships to start a TikTok account.
Okay.
Any of your young sales reps or service advisors or even some of the techs in the back that are young and can relate to that audience or be relatable to the audience, start producing videos. Even if they're fun, even if it's break dancing, underneath a car or anything in that realm, with that age group is going to relate to who they're seeing do that. They're all going to be buying a car in 6 months, 8 months, 12 months, 2 years. So it might not be a buyer right now today, but if you get on that platform, and I think it was Marcy Joe that actually responded to that and was asking, should I set up an account? Maybe not necessarily for an individual sales rep, and I don't know what she does. I'm just saying, if an individual sales rep, you work for a dealership, are you going to be there 6 months? Are you going to be there 5 years? Are you looking at working your way up? If it's short term, if it's 6 months or a year, you might not really see ROI from that investment. But if you are the dealership itself, which you're going to be around for the next 10, 20, 50 years, get your staff to start investing in those platforms for a few reasons. One is that demographic is going to turn 16, 18 at some point and need to buy a vehicle. Two, because it is such a new platform right now, the algorithm is allowing you to be seen by across, everybody that's your friend or follower or fan. Right now on Facebook, less than 10% of your people see your posts.
Very low, yeah.
And, less than 1% engages with it if you're lucky. And if you go 30 or 60 days with that 10% not seeing your post, then that drops by 80%. So you really have to stay active and you really have to encourage engagement to get people to follow you on Facebook and Instagram. But when you're on a platform like TikTok, which is fairly new, they are still trying to build their reputation. They're still trying to build other people joining the platform. So they're going to allow your posts to be seen instead of by 10% like Facebook. They're going to let 90% see it. And if people don't engage with it for 30 days, they're still going to let people see it after 30 or 60 or 90 days until they finally hit that point where they have enough traffic on there to where they don't need to. But until you start seeing shitloads of ads everywhere, take advantage of those platforms while you can. But I think your question was a little bit different. Should people be on those? Yes, if your target audience is there, absolutely you want to be where your target audience is. Everybody's on social, one of the platforms, regardless of what it is. So find out where your audience is and advertise to them.